single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello, welcome to Tomorrow Again. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed. I wanted to talk to you guys today about your zodiac signs, about your horoscopes. I'm going to give you some predictions based on the energy around your zodiac sign. I'm going to first start with the first 6 signs of the zodiac, and that's Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Let's first start with Aries. Okay, let's start with Aries. Aries is a fire sign, and one way to tell an Aries from another sign is the way that people flock to them. People love to tell their problems to Aries. They just simply love it because Aries come across as good listeners. But a warning to anyone who is involved with an Aries, once in a while kind of lay back on putting your problems on the Aries, because if you continue to do that, they will definitely retreat. They will definitely go away into their own zone. So that's the thing that makes Aries stand out from the rest of the signs. Now, another thing about Aries, they are naturally sort of daredevils. They enjoy venturing out. You really can't hold them back. They enjoy just the freedom of being a daredevil, or at least other people will see them as a daredevil. Now, my prediction for Aries is in the next, I'd say 2-3 months, try to be consistent in some of your behaviors, some of your interactions. Be consistent and it will pay off. And I can't really be any more specific than that. Just make sure that you are consistent, whether it's for weight loss or a journey abroad or a change in employment. Whatever you do, be very consistent. And the reason for that, especially the next couple of months, is that the reward will be big. It will be bigger than what you can imagine. And you should see the reward probably within 3 months. Today, by the way, is June 3rd, 2019. Now, the next sign is Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. They are givers. They are supporters. They will make you feel like you're the best thing in the world. But if you cross them, they're similar to a Cancer in that they never forget. If you do something bad or they feel like you're not loyal, they will definitely back off. My prediction for Taurus, though, is to maybe invest in the next 6 months, just a small amount, and you should get a really good reward from that shortly thereafter. So make sure your investment is something relatively safe, and make sure you know your source. But this is a really good time to invest financially for people who are born under the sign of Taurus. And if you want to show your appreciation to a Tauran, make sure that you let them know that you don't take them for granted. The smallest thing will make them happy. And once again, they are a very loyal sign. Now, my next one is Gemini. Gemini is extremely charismatic. That is the most charismatic sign of the zodiac. Geminis just ooze charisma, and they kind of remind me of a spider that can spin a web around you. They can get you to believe anything. And if you have a Gemini who also writes with their left hand, I call them a super Gemini. Usually Geminis are attractive. Usually people will gravitate toward them. And if they're not super attractive, their charisma makes up for it, and they come across as very attractive physically. Now, my prediction for Gemini is try to start a project right about now. Start a project, something really small, and kind of give it your all for the next 3 or 4 months, and you should be very pleased with the outcome. But you got to keep it going. Don't just stop after 3 or 4 months. Keep going. Just a small project. It could be starting a garden. It could be taking a class and learning how to paint. It could be pretty much anything, but just make sure it's relatively small, and you should see some growth. You should see some inner peace from that project in about 6 months. And once again, don't stop, just keep going. Next sign is Cancer. Now, what makes Cancer stand out from the rest of the zodiacs, Cancers are just very sincere when it comes to their emotions and who they invest their love in. They are very genuine, very honest with their feelings. And if there is some dishonesty, it's because they're trying to protect their heart. But in general, now there's always an exception to every single sign. You know, every one of these attributes don't exactly 100% fit a particular sign, but for Cancer, what makes them stand apart is their devotion, their passion towards someone that they care about. But if you cross a Cancer, they'll never give you their all again. So my prediction for someone born under the sign of Cancer is to kind of, watch the people around you. There could be someone who is less than sincere. Don't go looking for this person. Remember the sign, what's done in the dark will come out in the light. So just live your life, and eventually, probably within 6 months, that person will show their true self. If not, maybe it might be a little later on than that, but that's just the energy that's around you right now. And with energy, it can always shift, it can always change. Also, for someone who's born under the sign of Cancer, kind of look out for a child that's around you that kind of looks up to you as their hero or their mentor. That child may never know how to tell you that, but they do appreciate everything you've done for them. That's another thing that's very much like a Cancer. They do sort of have little sort of pet projects, even mentoring younger people. So now the next sign is Leo. Leos are natural born leaders, and for Leo, I predict that someone from your past is going to return. The energy around that sign says that for me. Leos are, as I said, they're natural born leaders, but when it comes to love, sometimes they can miss the mark. I'm just stuttering today. Sometimes Leos can miss the mark. And not see the people who are around them that really care. So for Leos, open your eyes and make sure that you see the people around you are very sincere. Things aren't always the way you think. So you have more people on your side than what you can imagine. And once again, there could be someone from your past, a love from the past, that will return. And this time around, make sure that you give that person the attention that they craved and the attention that they desire. Also, for someone born under the sign of Leo, try to not always take that lead. Try to back off from that and let other people get some attention, because that's probably one of your biggest flaws. Make sure that you're sharing the stage with other people. Now, for someone born in the sign of Virgo, I look at Virgos as a workaholic, and they have so much passion and so much self-esteem, but there could be something deep inside, buried deep inside of Virgo, that they don't let a lot of people see. And that's what worries me about Virgo. So my advice to someone born under the sign of Virgo is to keep your sense of humor up, but you don't always have to take center stage. Kind of the same advice that I gave for Leo. You don't always have to be the center of attention. Try to back off a little bit. Read a book. Sing a song to yourself. Sometimes in life, it's the smallest things that matter. You don't always have to be grabbing for something bigger. And my prediction for someone born under the sign of Virgo is that I believe if you take a vacation, I think you'll find something you've always been looking for. But don't look for it. Let it find you. Now, those are my predictions for the 6 signs of the zodiac. There's 6 more, and I'm going to do a part 2 of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it came to you with love and information that can help, because that is my intention, to help you. This is Tomorrow again, wishing you the best of the best. Thank you.